Yes, it is a very vulnerable position.
Yeah, you must be a real good brainwasher at that point.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yeah, whatever.
No, we know I could get brainwashed in 2 seconds.
I think you would join 7M.
I think I would join most of the cults we've discussed. Mother God.
You would join Mother God.
1,000,000%.
I mean, it's female empowerment.
I mean, and drugs and partying.
And drinking silver.
Let's do it.
Yes.
So satisfying.
Be honest.
Yeah.
How impressed were you just now watching me take full ownership and commanding my environment? Our environment, but
I may or may not be a little juicy.
I thought so. Welcome to satisfying. We were having tech problems.
Yeah.
And there was not a matter of, oh, let's call somebody, let's have them fix it. It was like, nope, let's try this. You saw me troubleshooting.
You did, and you never got annoyed.
No. I mean, what are you going to get annoyed at? Inanimate objects?
The situation. I would have called probably SiriusXM IT, even though they have nothing to do with this production.
At home.
At home.
Yeah, Mars?
Yeah.
Mars.
Mm-hmm.
It's buzzing.
Yeah. Or just like any friend, like probably Matt, even though he can sometimes help me now, sometimes not. Anybody that knew something tech.
Right.
And just sat there like it was their problem, waiting for them to fix it.
I don't know. And then it's, why can't you fix it?
I screw this thing.
Why can't you fix it?
And I probably slam something down, break it, and storm away.
Right. As opposed to going like, well, is it the mic? Is it the input? Did we restart this? Is it the cable? Ding! Figured it out. Let's replace the cable. And here we are.
I guess we're
ready
just
to satisfy.
Ready to satisfy as always.
You just have to know. But I'm like an astronaut.
You are.
Yeah.
If you do say so yourself.
I think so. The more I think about it, because astronauts.
You like dry ice cream?
I do love freeze-dried ice cream. Ugh. You go to the museum and get the Neapolitan. I almost said Napoleon.
Yes.
Neapolitan. The Napoleon ice cream too. It's just like the French flag.
Right.
Yeah. It's still the 3 colors. It's just different shades.
I have a vivid memory of trying that.
Yeah.
I just said Napoleon.
Of course. It's also shorter.
The Napoleon ice cream.
The Neapolitan freeze-dried ice cream was great.
Yeah. It wasn't great, but it was like, oh, this is what they got. Much rather our ice cream.
I couldn't do the like meal in a bag things.
No. The only thing I was willing to try was the ice cream.
You know who did that?
Who?
Mr. Beast. Did you see the new Mr. Beast?
No.
He got buried alive for a week.
And he did it?
But it's in like the most, yeah. I mean, he had a whole bunch of dirt on top of him. I guess I didn't watch to the end, but I'm assuming he did it.
I mean, I'm sure my children watched it because they don't miss an episode.
Well, you can't. If you miss an episode of Mr. Beast, it's do you even live in this world?
I could easily miss it. Happily.
What are you talking about?
I mean, he's a great guy. I know he gives back to the community.
I don't know if he's a great guy.
I mean, he seems to be a great guy.
Have you met him?
He does. No, but he seems to do way more charitable things than I do. And you.
Wait, he's got more cash.
Okay.
You kidding me?
Yeah, but some people who have cash don't give back. They take.
Like the church people.
Those people.
Yeah.
You know those people.
But he built like this, like, it looked like a pretty amazing luxury casket.
Okay.
Like it looked pretty badass.
Was there a foyer?
There was no foyer.
Was there a powder room?
That's a good question. I would like to go to a funeral home and go like, do you have anything with a foyer?
Mm-hmm.
No, but it was like certainly larger than most caskets. Like he had room to like move around. When he was laying down, he could pretty easily like turn over. He could kind of prop himself up a little bit.
Okay.
Like there was.
So he
couldn't stand up. It wasn't like a box. It was a casket.
But like laying for that many days it's not fun. I mean, I was in the hospital, and even you
were totally broken.
Yeah, but I had room to move, and I still couldn't.
Yeah, but imagine if you were in the hospital going like, "This is guaranteed millions of YouTube hits."
Yeah, then I'd be much happier.
Motivated.
I was actually guaranteed nothing.
Right, not even life.
Yeah.
And at the end of this, best case scenario, you'll limp out of here and we'll give you a bill.
Yes.
It's the opposite of making money.
I'm still paying that off.
Sure. Congrats on that, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, full physical recovery, working on the financial recovery.
I mean, yeah, of course. Like we've said before, I didn't get hit by anyone that could pay me. Like I didn't get hit by a FedEx driver or an Uber driver.
Do you think about that sometimes?
All the time. Why didn't I get hit by somebody who had some serious money?
They call it getting Tracy Morganed.
Yes. I wish I had.
You do.
I mean, because
if you had to go through it, you're saying.
like if I could
You'd prefer not to.
I prefer not to.
Okay.
It sucked. But if you think about it, like I was hit in the middle of the day. It was 12:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
Like I thought, but when we were waiting to find out who hit me, like what the information was and who this person was.
Like, let's go.
Well, it was let's go, big money, no whammies, no whammies. It was like,
And then just some whammy starts walking.
but I literally figured it had to be UPS, FedEx, Uber, Lyft, because those are the only people that out like in the middle of the day.
If a Lyft hits you or an Uber hits you, do you get to get the money from Lyft or Uber?
That's who you sue. Yeah, you don't sue the guy, you sue the company. So I got hit by some dude that was already on disability. He was like 65 years old. That like
You got to take a man's disability.
I didn't. I mean, he gave me close to nothing. So
Cool. Cool. That's
but
all right.
I'm here.
You're alive.
That's all that matters.
You're with us.
I'm with you.
Yeah, he had to eat. So they packed him like those meal in a bag things. Those MREs, you know, the meal ready to eat.
Yeah, but how did he pee or poop?
So I don't know that he was dropping deuces down there.
Okay.
Maybe he like hosed himself out before he went in. I don't know.
Or maybe they put a colostomy bag on him?
Well, no, he peed in a bottle. Like he kind of leaned over and just like peed in a bottle.
And then just held the bottles?
Well,
This
he
was
wasn't-
7 days?
7 days.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, but it part that I was like, yeah, okay. Like, okay, he's down there, he's chilling. Like, maybe it's nice to get away from it all.
No.
But 7 days feels like a lot. But then when the MREs came out and he was like, this is like chicken pesto pasta. And you just add hot water and you pour it into the bag. And he's just like eating this like.
Where was there room to do this? I need to watch.
It's pretty interesting. It's a luxury casket.
Like, as you said.
And it's designed to like definitely not cave in. Like that's what freaks him out.
Is the cave in.
Yeah, because there's all this dirt on top of you. Generally, caskets don't get crushed, obviously, but when you're alive and conscious of it, you're like, there's, you know,
But like,
pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds and pounds of dirt on top
I
of you.
understand, but have they ever like dug some of it up and been like, oh, this one didn't hold? Like, that's what I'm saying.
No,
Is
but
it-
there have been people who were buried alive as like for doing tricks that got crushed by the dirt. For sure.
that sucks.
For sure.
What a way to go.
It's amazing when you look at it, like you see them put the dirt on
Yeah.
and then the dirt goes like this.
Yeah. That's
That's when everybody starts panicking like,
well, you're the moron.
no.
You're the moron for doing this dumb
Okay.
trick.
You talking about David Blaine?
Yeah.
You think David Blaine's a moron?
I mean, I think some of his tricks are moronic. Yes.
What's the most moronic David Blaine trick?
I think anytime you submerge yourself in water, like tied up by like chains, that kind of crap. Like,
Houdini did that.
I
It's
know.
so impressive.
no, didn't he die?
Not from being underwater.
What did he die from?
You don't know how Houdini
I don't
died?
remember.
No, I mean, I'm not.
No.
That's not to make fun of you. I just
No.
think it's just very interesting because Houdini is like the original escape artist.
Yeah.
He did the underwater
Right.
thing. He
Yeah,
did
yeah,
the
yeah.
upside down thing. He did everything. But one of his big tricks was you can punch me as hard as you can.
Oh, that's how he
Punch
went.
me in the stomach.
Yes.
And somebody punched him in the
And
stomach.
that was like a week later he died.
yeah,
right?
it ruptured stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was like, you're not so tough now, are you?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the other things he survived.
All of them.
Yeah, I just think some of the things that magicians do are a little crazy and unnecessary.
Yeah, especially like, because David Blaine's not even a magician, really. Like, he's actually doing most of the stuff. Magicians are not really
Is
doing
Chris Angel a magician?
Yeah, because he's, yeah.
You can't stand Chris Angel.
No, I can't stand
He's
that you
right
think.
there. He
no,
looks at you every
I don't have a problem with Chris Angel. I have a problem with you thinking The Undertaker is Chris Angel. That's totally different problem.
I think it was our first episode. It was satisfying that I was like,
Yo,
do
you got a
have
painting of Chris Angel on your wall?
You were like so mad.
What are you talking about?
You were livid.
No, like Chris Angel is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are episodes of that Chris Angel show, The
They're
Mind Freak.
Illusionists.
Yes.
An illusionist.
But like he does a walk on water trick.
Okay. Does he?
Yeah, but you can, I believe
Yes.
that it's just like an acrylic plastic
Right.
platform. Like it's a narrow thing. So that way you can swim under it. So it looks like people are
Right.
swimming under him. He's got to be walking on water. And you can pop up on either side of it because it's narrow.
Right.
But it's just under the water.
Right.
So you still have that tiny splash effect, but it looks like you're walking on top of it. Like,
Probably.
you know, I think that's what it is. And that's fine. That's fun.
Right?
It looks fun.
It's
I
fun.
don't have
It's
a problem
fun.
with it.
The kids like it.
When David Blaine was doing his, what about his, I'm going to hang upside down in Central Park trick?
Yeah, I vaguely remember that and just thought it was dumb. Like I don't care.
I love David Blaine.
You do.
He's amazing to
I
me.
feel as though you don't love him that much. I
No, I
feel
love
like
him.
I'm getting like a
Because I interviewed him when he was doing the upside down trick.
during the upside
While
down.
he was upside down.
Okay.
And I was just in my like.
Were you doing the one question thing? Where you're just
No,
like, do you like grapes?
No, I was peak smartass.
Okay.
Like peak
Okay.
smartass.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, how did you prepare for this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm asking him real questions. And I was like, okay, David Blaine, final question. Why do they call you the Mind Freak? And he's like, it's not me. Like he's hanging upside down. He's literally
Was
upside
he mad
down.
at you?
No, he was just like,
You're so
that's
annoying.
not me, like, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, I mean, it was probably 2 years later. He did some trick where he was getting electrified at the boat basin or whatever.
Electrified or electrocuted?
Well, I feel like electrocuted is just for a second, and electrified is like just sitting there getting electrified. He's doing electrified.
Okay.
But I went to interview him again, and he was like, we met when I was upside down, right? And I was like, oh my God, that's the trick.
That's the trick.
And that's how he got all the girls and stuff too. Because then after that, he was up in Sirius. He was like, Sam, good to see you again. I'm like, you got all kinds of brain tricks.
I mean, like somebody who has like a real photographic memory, I think is just that's one of the coolest things in the world.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the way he'll like, throw up frogs and stuff. Or have you seen him like put out fires like by just spitting on them? And
No.
Because he like, he's really doing it.
Yeah.
It's just he can fill his entire
Abdomen.
stomach up with water. Like
How?
all the way up beforehand. He just drinks a ton of water.
Okay.
And it allows him to either like swallow a frog and then throw it right back up.
I don't like
or
that.
like, drink kerosene
Yeah, I don't want to.
and then throw it back up. He also has full control of his
Okay.
gag reflex where he could just,
Me too.
you don't have a gag reflex. That's totally different.
Wait, what about the dude that's on True TV? That's like it's like the Impractical Jokers, and then that dude who's
I turned that guy off.
I like him. The carbonara effect or something, or
Yeah.
it's not carbonara. That's a type of pasta.
Yeah.
It's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Parmesan effect.
No, it's not the Parmesan.
Yeah. No, I don't know about that one.
I like him.
Yeah,
I'm always like, whoa.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you don't go, whoa. You're like, fuck this dude. Click him off.
Yeah, I don't
More
know.
of that. Okay.
I think there's probably more Chris Angel there.
Okay.
Than even is in Chris
Okay.
Angel. Yeah, I think. I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. But speaking of lawsuits and photographic memories,
Yes.
the Baby Reindeer suing Netflix. Do you hear that?
What does she think she's gonna get?
Hundreds.
Fiona?
The answer is $170 million.
That's so cute. It's so cute of her.
You don't think so?
No. And you know what? I mean, I guess it's smart of her because if anything, she's like an annoying mosquito. And so they'll throw her a bone just to shut her up.
You think that they'll try to settle? Now, here's the danger, though. If they settle with her just to shut her up,
Then they're admitting wrong, right?
well, they're setting a bad precedent because their whole business is documentaries and TV shows based on a true story.
Right.
So if one person can get a couple of bucks,
Right.
it's like everyone is going to be going for it.
Also, why are you suing them if that wasn't you, Fiona?
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, just saying.
I think the hang up is that she wasn't actually ever put in jail. That
Okay.
was the end of the show. Was a dramatization.
But based on a true story does not mean true story.
Good statement.
Yes.
It doesn't say based on a true story.
Oh, what is it?
It says this is a true story.
Oh, that might be where that she gets them.
Right. And so that's where they're like,
She's like, I'm crazy, but I never went to jail.
yeah.
I'm nuts. But
Right.
Like,
And so, but then also I'm going like, okay, but what really damaged her reputation? The fact that she went to jail?
herself.
Right. It was all the other stuff. It seems like she did.
Shut up. Just keep yourself quiet. No one would have found you.
She can't do that.
Why?
She got all those phones.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah, except from an iPhone. Yeah, well, she likes to have a different phone for different friends. I mean,
That's right.
makes
That's
sense.
right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
You don't do that?
I think that would no. For
Weird.
me, it's not easier, but I
Right.
guess I understand how
You can see
You're
how that
sure.
works for her.
I have 7 email addresses.
Yeah, whatevs.
Different people, different emails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I check them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that her thing is, well, I didn't get arrested and you said this was a true story. Or I didn't get put in jail or whatever. But I would imagine the defense would have to be, what about this is damaging? If the damaging part is the true part, that's a true part. A guy can tell his story, right? So I think that it's like the damaging part is the emails, is the stalking, is the texting, is this stuff that actually happened. I would argue that her at the end of the show going to jail,
Yeah.
like she doesn't look worse for that.
No, and also I feel like they didn't use her real name. If he had used her real name,
So her argument is probably, and I'm
okay,
devil's advocate.
okay, devil's advocate.
But her argument is that they used her. Okay, but
Oh, now what they use?
they used the real messages, which allowed people to then go backwards and find her.
Oh,
But then she's also said that she didn't send the messages.
Right.
So
Just a handful of correspondence. She never even met him. She just went to his bar once.
maybe 10 times.
Yeah, maybe 10.
Scottish banter.
Right. Doesn't even sound like her, though.
The actress doesn't sound like her, but that's because she's acting.
Also, now now that Fiona has come out and we know what she looks like and who she is, like, I feel like the actress, this chick, is like, I'm like in love with her. I think she's like beautiful. Fiona's annoying with her little bangs and her smug face. Like, she annoys me.
Now, how would you feel, though, if you're the actress?
Yeah.
And part of this is people are going, well, the actress does look exactly like Fiona.
I would just jump. It's over. It's over. You just, yeah, man.
Yeah. That's tough.
It is, but I mean, if you're like a serious actress, then you know you're just trying to portray somebody. And look, this is like, we were wondering. Yeah, I know.
I mean, I guess.
No.
But it's just it's still, you're a human being.
Right. But I think people know, like, if you go into this industry, like, there's always going to be someone who gets their feelings hurt. It's like when they're casting, we're looking for a large, a specific race or, some deformity or something. They always say in the casting what they're looking for, and you know what you have, you know what you look like.
But like if that movie Sin City came out.
Yeah.
You ever see it?
No.
There's like a weird, like, you had a little yellow, ugly creature in it.
Right.
And if somebody was like, oh, that's clearly based on Sam Roberts, I'd be like,
oh.
Like, I wouldn't even really want to sue.
Yeah,
I'd be so bummed. Like,
right. Just
That's
like
not-
want it to go away.
that's not based on me.
No.
And then everybody's like, yeah, it looks exactly like you.
Identical.
That's not what I look like. Yeah,
Twinsies.
100%. Like, I can't even tell the difference. Complete twinsies. I'd be like, no.
Also, these, like, we wondered if they were ever going to be able to get another acting job. He's going to be like in the Jurassic World movie.
No,
Yes.
he is? Oh, he's going to get sued too then.
Why?
Because he's making money now.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. You better keep that on the QT. By the way, why are they making another Jurassic World movie?
I don't know. No one needs it. Also, Jonathan Bailey is going to be in it. Who's from?
Who's Jonathan Bailey?
Oh, he's a gorgeous man. He is from Bridgerton. He's Anthony Bridgerton. You don't know that.
Which one is it?
He's the second season.
Is he the one that had sex with the fat girl in the car? I seen somebody having sex with the fat girl.
First of all, don't talk about Penelope Featherington like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
She's not fat.
I know. She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
She's thicker.
Okay.
He's the one that had sex with the girl who, the second season, I think she's Indian of some sort.
Don't know.
He's gay in real life, and he's one of the most beautiful men ever. I wish he wanted me, but he doesn't.
You know that for a fact?
Well, he's not into girls. So,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
But he's going to be in the Jurassic World? They already did 3 Jurassic Worlds, right?
I don't care. These are not, like, I liked the movies when I was, like, young.
Yeah.
And there's, like, a kid's cartoon now. Keegan's super into it.
That I could see. I mean, it's dinosaurs.
Like, and when you hear that music, it's like very nostalgic. And it feels very like, oh, but yes, you're probably right. I don't think we need another one. But do we really need any more Saw movies? No.
Saw movies, we definitely need more.
But yeah, there's 10. They're working on 11. And you think that we don't need any more Jurassics? There's plenty of room.
It's not a matter of numbers.
Right.
It's like, is there more story to tell? I have a lot of questions still about Saw. I would like to see John Kramer's journey continue.
I just have more questions about Billy, and you know that.
Because you think it's a man.
I just love little Billy.
No, I think because the problem with Jurassic World is Jurassic Park is great.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 2 was like, I don't know if we needed this.
Okay.
Jurassic Park 3 was hideous.
Yeah.
Then they go, let's revamp the whole thing. Jurassic World was great.
Yeah.
The second Jurassic World was not very good.
Okay.
And then the newest one, the third Jurassic World, hideous.
Oh, you're really upset about it.
Horrible.
Hideous.
That's the one where they're all in the house trying to like auction off dinosaurs. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. It was terrible. So, I mean, I just wonder at this point, I know we all like dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are great.
Who doesn't love dinosaurs?
But if Mad Max can't make money in the movie theater,
yeah.
Like, what is this, the 7th Jurassic Park movie?
After the Velociraptors and the shaking green jello, we're good.
Right. I mean, like, we're not going to beat Jeff Goldblum looking sexy in a shirt.
The man.
We're not going to beat...
Even though he's not giving his children any of his money.
I mean,
so messed up.
Messed up. We're not going to beat, Newman being the villain.
Yeah.
It's never going to get beat. Those little kids.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Are they? Do you know if they're revamping the whole thing?
No idea.
or-
I am not on I'm not on the production.
You're not producing
I'm
this
not
thing?
a producer.
Okay.
I just read a casting thing. That's it.
Okay,
Just a
well, I
quick-
thought since you're the 411 reporter, you read all the trades.
I read the headlines. That's it. Really.
And the tabloids.
And the tabloids.
You
That's
like
it.
the tabloids.
Just a quick headline. And if you ask me a further question about the story, I usually don't have the answer and say, let me get back to you on that.
Right. That's why the 411
Right.
is a nice 60-second contained.
Yes.
No follow-ups. All right, boys, back to you.
There you go.
Hey, we wanted to know. Nope.
No.
Back to you.
Yeah, don't know more than that. Read the headline to you, and that's all you're going to get.
Yeah, I found the information out 45 seconds before I said it.
Do what you will with that. Oh.
Well, there's a new Netflix doc. Also, by the way,
Yeah.
this one's going to get lawsuit dangerous.
It's
Maybe.
already, yeah, no, there's a lawsuit.
Threatening.
Yeah, well, no. What is it? What's the difference between slander and defamation? I think it's a defamation lawsuit that the girl is suing her family or Netflix for.
But I don't think it's filed yet, is it? Or is it just threatened?
She
Or
said
maybe
she
it's
couldn't
filed.
speak about it because of legalities. So I'm
Oh.
assuming it might be filed, but
It's either filed or they're getting ready to
we're
file
right
it.
there.
Yeah,
It's going to
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it's the TikTok Cult is the name of the doc.
I have so many thoughts about this.
First of all, genius, because they're like, what do people love? Cults. What else do they love? TikTok.
Yeah. Right.
What's dangerous? Cults. What else is dangerous? TikTok.
Yes.
I got a story about both.
Okay.
TikTok Cult.
Yeah.
Like when I saw a thing that said the TikTok Cult, I was like,
Gotta watch this.
I'm watching that.
Yeah. Like
100%.
immediately.
Yes.
Yes.
So the story is about this company called 7M Management, who is attached to something called the Shekinah Church.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I pronounced that right. And basically, they're out there in Los Angeles,
Yes.
and they're looking for, it's a tale as old as time,
Yes.
song as old as rhyme.
Yes.
Where they're out there looking for young, beautiful people
Yes.
that are headed out to La La Land,
Right.
looking for their shot at
Yes.
fame, but specifically dancers
Right.
who love to dance
Dance
on
the night
TikTok.
away. Yeah. Yeah.
They love TikTok dancing.
Right. So
and
let's
they said,
mix in the church and some management and just see what we get.
they said, what would you say if I told you I could get you some work? I go, all right, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm
Yeah.
liking this. They
Yep.
go, I mean, big work. Oh, even better.
Okay.
They go, maybe toilet paper commercial. Oh, I love that. We get you lots of hits on your TikTok, maybe some brand deals, some brand
Maybe some
integration.
free toilet paper.
Free toilet paper. The stuff that doesn't stick to your butt.
Right.
Oh, this would be great.
The extra soft stuff.
And what if I told you while I'm getting you all this work, I happen to know a very important person? Who's that? God.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, God.
Yes.
You kidding me? No, not kidding.
Yeah.
So
What do you say?
come join the church. Why don't you live with me? Yeah, but right, where do you live? Beautiful house. Oh, okay.
Was it a house? Yeah. Like I feel like I was very lost. Where were they? Was it
I thought Los Angeles.
No, I'm saying when they went to go live with this dude. Like,
Hollywood.
was it just no? Like it wasn't like when we have read when we've watched these other cult documentaries. It's like they all live in this like place or on the same property.
Well, here's the thing. Like this one, the documentary is saying that they are a cult. But unlike the other ones,
Yeah.
usually with these documentaries, it's like it happened. Like the incidents of this thing have already happened.
Yes.
This is still active.
Yes.
Like everybody's still there. So
Right.
they're going like, hey, bro, we're not a cult.
Right.
We're a management company /
Church.
church.
It's what
We like dancing and God.
Right.
They're the best.
Love
and
to
we
dance.
combine them together.
Right.
So, no, I thought.
You want to dance with God?
Yeah. We dance with God all the
Yeah.
time. You just can't talk to your family anymore.
Right.
So,
And give me all your money.
and not well. So, I thought it was like a just a really nice house, like a mansion or something.
Okay.
That's what but I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a compound.
Okay.
I don't think they have like a secluded piece of property. I think
Yeah.
they have like a house with a gate. Because those weirdo parents.
Tried to go get that. You don't like these parents.
There's something fishy about everybody involved.
Okay. Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like there's something. Social media does things to all
Yes.
people
Yes.
where it's like, what are we all doing here?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
have questions for every single person involved in this thing.
Right, like the chick that is like that belongs to this family, like she's not wrong in that she is saying now you have put me in danger by having this documentary come out.
You talking about Miranda?
Miranda.
Right, Miranda Derrick?
Yes.
Miranda Derrick. Miranda
Yes.
Derrick and her sister Melanie.
Yes.
Melanie, so basically they go, okay, so the two sisters were making dance videos together.
So many dance videos.
They loved them. And
they made a good amount of money and were pretty successful dancing.
they
on
had a
TikTok.
following, a
Right.
dance following. Yeah. And so they end up moving into this house. And
Not the sister.
I think they were both there for the very beginning.
Okay.
Because then the sister get like
Maybe.
the
She's
sister
like, I
left.
want to dance, but not
Not
here.
not with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I remember right, didn't the sister Melanie?
Yes.
Didn't she leave because not everybody gets invited to the church sermon? Like the guy in charge
Right.
only invites selected people to church services.
Right.
And
The special dancers.
right, Melanie was not a special dancer.
Right.
And so she had plans to pick up her friend at the airport. And then one of the other church people was like, hey, you need to cancel that. They need to get an Uber. You just got invited to Sunday service. And Melanie was like, nah, G, this is weird.
Right.
Like this idea of like you making me cancel stuff. I can't talk to this person.
Right.
I am awarded the opportunity to come. This is invite only. I think that's the way it went. She got a little fishy about it and said, I'm not going anymore. Melanie, I'll see you later, right?
Yeah.
Or Miranda, I'll see you later, right?
Right.
Miranda's like, no doubt.
Yeah. We'll
You-
dance another day.
Yeah, you will dance another day. You split. And so she leaves. The way they had this set up was, we bring it back to the money.
Yeah.
Since the management company and the church were connected
Right.
and they lived there,
Right.
it was like you paid 20% of your money to
Right.
7M management,
Right.
but then
Which is normal for a management company,
Sure,
right? Like
sure,
when you have a manager, that's
sure.
what you pay.
you paid 10% fee to get closer to God.
Oh, I don't think I got that part.
Oh yeah, 10% tithe,
Oh,
you know,
that's
it's tithe.
Yeah.
right? And we got so that is already up to 40, and then another 10% to the church.
What? Wait. So how many percent are we at?
So
now?
we're at 50 already,
So you only get to keep 50% of your.
plus rent.
You have to pay your rent. Don't you just get invited to live there?
Nothing's for free, honey.
Oh, okay.
I'll get you the
Okay,
work
okay,
that
you
will
want the-
pay for your rent.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's so
It's a big
they were
like,
saying that
cycle.
right that they were getting work, but making just like very small. Like I'm talking like they got to keep 10-15% or whatever
Right.
of what they were actually.
But it doesn't
making.
matter because
They can't leave really.
really.
They're encouraged not to leave.
Also, like, isn't it just like completely against what like I feel like any religion is based on to be invite only? Like, isn't it supposed to be like God
well,
loves
Scientology
everybody?
does that.
Well, Scientology, okay, but I'm saying like real religions.
Whoa!
I don't care if I'm offending any Scientologists.
Whoa! I didn't know we were getting controversial.
We are.
Whoa!
And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
We
it's
just became Leah Remini's favorite
right.
podcast.
I love you, girl. Call
Yeah.
us. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like
Stacey Carosi was like, "Those are my people."
Oh my God. I always forget she was on Saved by the Bell. No, I just feel like that's like what religion is. Like God welcomes anybody. Like he, you know,
Supposed
like,
traditional, yeah.
yes.
I would think so.
Yeah.
No, but they're like, no, that's
No.
regular church.
No.
We're like right next to God.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there.
Right. And
Wanna
he's,
see-
he's watching. Did you want to get to heaven or no?
Yeah, because he's got his bag open and you're supposed to put the money in there.
Right. And then you get to go to heaven.
Right. You're good to go.
Or you don't want to go. You tell me. So, yeah, at first, it seems like the people there are not allowed to talk to their families. And so, like, they cut their families off. They're not responding to texts. Sometimes the bubbles go green. Sometimes the family get texts back that are like, this does not seem like the person I'm reaching out to, whether it's Miranda or whether it's someone else. And they're worried that somebody else in the church / management
Right.
company is writing the text
Right,
back.
right, which it might be. Also, side note, is there anything worse than when you see your text go green? It's very,
It's sad.
it's really, I'm always like, what happened?
Yeah.
Where are you? Did you
Yeah.
block me?
Yeah.
Are you in a bad area? Am I in a bad area? What's happening?
Did you lose everything and have to get a new phone because you're broke?
Do you love me? You're ignoring me?
Right.
What's happening?
Right.
Okay.
You tell me.
Yeah. just
I
want-
better call.
Yeah. I'm going to call, which, I mean, nobody wants.
What's with the green bubble?
I want green.
I just have bad service.
It's also interesting because I was following her and her husband, Miranda,
course
for
you were.
like almost a year now because I just found them because I do like to follow some of those dancers. They're just amazing to watch. They're so
good
talented.
dancers.
And I remember being like, Matt, check this couple out. Like, look at them go. And then when I saw him watching it, I was like, those are my people.
You support this.
I guess so. I didn't mean to.
Now look, Miranda is coming out fierce and being like, "This is not true."
She's
like,
hot. The girls are both hot.
They're beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so like at one point they go no family.
Right.
So then the families start talking, and the families go on like Instagram Live to be like, "Hey, here's what's going on."
Which is also fishy.
It's weird, man.
Well,
Everybody
you know
loves being on social media.
But we've discussed cults so often here on Satisfying, and I feel like that the families do become desperate. So you have to give that to them. This has got to be terrifying that your little girl, think about your little girl, all of a sudden you can't get a hold of her. It doesn't matter.
That wouldn't happen to my little girl.
Okay, it probably wouldn't.
Not me.
You're a great father. But
I mean,
people lose their ways.
there is no cult that has more prestige than being a Roberts.
I knew that was coming.
And that's something you have to remember.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? They
I don't
get
know
desperate.
if the saltpeter name
No.
is the same.
It's definitely not.
I don't know if the Biggins name carries
Nah.
the same weight.
Even the Ryan's name. I mean, really.
Right.
No, but you know what I'm saying? I think people get desperate. And when you're just like, am I losing my child to this? It's scary.
Yeah, and so you're going to try whatever.
Right. But it did make me go,
Right. And but the difference is that the family didn't seem like, oh, we feel so out of place. This is weird. They had a social media sheen to them.
Yes.
Hey guys, we just wanted to reach out and say, like, why are we talking like this?
They've been part of the machine for a while because the girls were on TikTok and got their break a long
part
time
of the
ago.
machine.
Yes.
Now,
Totally.
it's a little, when I'm getting a message that is still part of the machine, I'm like, this is weird.
Are we ever going to get to the Asian chick that was in for 25 years? Because she was very upsetting.
In like episode
Yeah.
2 going into episode 3.
I didn't know what to do with her.
Right. She was the one that was like, well, I guess I could sue him, right?
Right.
Yeah.
She also just seemed like she was like heavily brainwashed. Like she said, she gave up all these years of her life. It sounded like there was sexual abuse. There was actual physical abuse.
They said that it started, overseas, and that, I mean, it's always fishy to me. This is a red flag, and I don't know if it's just me.
Yeah.
But when you join a church and the guy in charge has a massage table,
Yeah.
red flag.
I mean, why do you not see that at the beginning before you're brainwashed?
Right. And he's like, good news. You're top tier. Lube up those hands. Time to rub these bad boys. Like,
Yeah. I had a weird massage on Sunday, just quickly.
Go ahead.
It was great. It was because it was our anniversary.
you like touching.
I like to be touched, but I like a massage. It was really nice of him to get it for me, and the woman was very aggressive. So, and I'm sort of a baby, so I was like a little like softer. But at one point, I'm pretty sure she was crouching on top of me. Like I felt like she could have like shit on my back. Like she
Did she?
no, but she was on top. Maybe because she was little and she couldn't get there.
But like knees on the table?
Yeah, like I felt her feet
Straddle.
Yes, and I felt like she was like crouched over, and I was like, is she gonna kill me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm hoping
I would
that
want to
didn't-
leave.
Yeah, I didn't. She gave me a great massage.
That's when you know, that's a great point. That's when you know you've really brainwashed people. Because if I had people like sort of brainwashed and then I made them give me a massage, I'd be like laying there and then go, uh-oh.
I don't like this.
What if they realize real quick that I'm brainwashing them and they get mad?
Right.
I'm very vulnerable.
You are, yes.
I'm nude under my towel.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking. I'm face down.
Yeah.
Ass up.
Yes, it's a face down, ass up, just how Parker was made. Yes, it is a very vulnerable position.
Yeah, you must be a real good brainwasher at that point.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yeah, whatever.
No, we know I could get brainwashed in 2 seconds.
I think you would join 7M.
I think I would join most of the cults we've discussed. Mother God.
You would join Mother God.
1,000,000%.
I mean, it's female empowerment.
I mean, and drugs and partying.
And drinking silver.
Let's do it.
Yes.
No, but I just okay. So let's keep going. So forget the other chick.
Right. Because I
Back-
felt like that was a little, but yeah. But
It was upsetting.
It was upsetting. It was a little bit of an aside, but it did lend to telling the story of the cult existing outside of the U.S., like
Right.
earlier on.
Yeah.
And how this dude that's in charge of
Has
all of
always
it,
been a little-
has
yeah.
gone from person to person to person and land to land to land.
To land to
Yeah.
to dance. He ended on the dance.
On the dancing. I guess Robert Shin, I think
Yes.
is his name. Yes.
He's
the guy
so
with the massage table.
creepy.
Yeah.
Like there's something about him. Obviously, there's always something about him. But
And they had all this audio of him doing his sermons and stuff.
he was like, "We're famous."
Yeah. I don't know did they say where they got that audio from?
No,
Okay.
No.
Yeah, because I thought I had missed it at some point, but I'm not going to sit there and rewind
I
stuff.
mean, I'm assuming it's somebody who's left the church.
Yeah, I just wish they would have told. Maybe they
Yeah.
did tell me and I just didn't rewind it.
But like they did play the audio of when he said, "Oh, Miranda's parents have decided," which is like also then like condescending and making
Creating
shame
enemies.
and like making her feel like your parents are doing this.
It's manipulative.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and you hear him too. Like they have audio of when he goes, "I know originally we were not talking to our families, but now we have to talk to our families."
Which is also weird. What do you mean?
It's so because it's like
But
we have to give them a little, because if we give them nothing, like you said,
Right.
they get desperate and they do wild shit.
Right.
But if we give them a little,
Right.
and say, if you act up, you'll get nothing, then they'll behave themselves.
Yeah. They're not dogs. They're family.
I don't know,
Okay.
because then I see all this video of this Miranda Derrick
Mm-hmm.
going home like for Christmas. Now, she and her husband have already called her family racist.
Yes.
Called her family controlling, all these terrible things.
Right.
And now they're home for Christmas and they're making videos
Right.
where everyone's wearing matching pajamas and just being happy.
And also they played the part and gave this to the documentarians where they're like, okay, but Mom, don't say anything about this. Okay, you know, she said that we won't see her if we talk too much about it. So just don't. So her mom's like, should we just ignore it? Like,
No, like that's I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just sit because I wouldn't just sit there and go like, oh, we cannot solve the problem, but if we dilute the symptoms,
Right.
everything will be fine.
Right.
It's like things are getting worse.
Yes.
Obviously, things are getting worse.
Yeah. But it also seems like everybody in the documentary, like that has either escaped or left or, you know, is now talking to everybody, that they've tried to make this like a criminal thing and they can't, like, there's not enough evidence or they don't have enough stuff to be able to prosecute.
Yeah, it's interesting because all the people that escaped
Yeah.
or left or whatever,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of them,
Yeah.
but they didn't have any crimes that were committed to them.
Yeah. But they said it just didn't feel good.
But it didn't feel good.
Which
like you know when you know.
Yes.
You know when you know. But this Miranda Derrick, who the whole thing is about, is still there making TikToks and whatnots.
Yeah.
Like she's still, that's the other thing. Like it's not like they get locked away.
No, she's still fully doing her thing.
Fully active.
Content. Yeah.
Looks like, you know, happiest person,
She looks
beautiful.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Got a great haircut.
Right. Amazing haircut.
Yeah, I love it.
Amazing haircut.
I could never pull that off.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But I mean, if you tried, I'd support it.
Thank you.
But she's now saying like this is totally like she's still even after the doc
Yes.
going the doc is wrong.
Yeah.
My family is lying.
Yeah.
Like she posted a thing on Instagram about how the reason because they said the first when they realized something was wrong was when she didn't come home for her grandfather's funeral.
Right. I mean, that's
But she said in her Instagram thing that she didn't come home from her grandfather's funeral
Right.
because she started praying. And her sister
said that was weird.
said, "This is weird. Don't do it around me."
Now,
And she said, "I'm a God-fearing woman. If you can't accept that."
fear a woman.
I mean, this is a paraphrase.
Right.
But she basically, the spirit of what she said was,
No,
I'm a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
And if you can't handle that, you can't handle all of this.
Okay, now.
Paraphrase.
Paraphrase. Okay. Now.
Want to make that clear.
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
She is a God-fearing woman.
Right.
That just might not have been
And if
her
you
words.
can't handle that,
You can't handle
all of this.
Okay.
Paraphrase.
Okay, paraphrase. But
Would be funny if we got sued. Mr. Roberts, where did she ever say, and I quote, all of this? Could the lawyer do it with the dance?
I'm hoping that there's a part 2 and we get brought into it.
Oh, we should. We should.
We got to be talking heads for this. Okay, so now I'm just thinking when she said that, like Miranda saying, I just was praying because I'm a God-fearing woman. If you can't handle that, you can't handle all this. I feel like maybe it wasn't just like, you know, like sitting and praying. Maybe it was some
Speaking in
weird-
tongues?
something creepy, something that made her be like, what are you doing? Like that just gave her that feeling.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Or it didn't happen.
Right.
That's possible too. Either it happened exactly like Miranda's saying.
Right.
It happened and it was a bigger thing than Miranda said. Or Miranda's making it up.
Yeah.
Any of those could be true.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I didn't need?
What?
Is like when that girl Melanie was telling her story about
Yeah.
being at home and just wanting to see her sister.
Yes.
When she would get emotional,
Yeah.
they would cut to scenes of her doing interpretive dance
Yeah. I didn't need that
to show how she was feeling.
That's when we lost Matt because Matt's like, can I get like, I felt very unfulfilled at the end. Like I felt like when I'm watching a cult thing, I need more, but because maybe it's still going on.
Still going.
I need more information.
But then I was like, she's auditioning, dude. She's cutting to dance scenes. Look how good of a dancer I am. I can tour with Beyonce.
So maybe this is like her also trying to get like more
that was my thing is like as much as I like at points I feel bad for the family.
Right.
But then the family loves like that like sort of wealthy lifestyle and being famous and being this and that, and it's like
right. And this is also what bothers me is that I feel like, listen, a cult, I think we're learning as the years go on and we learn more about these organizations that like they can look like different things.
Yes.
But like I'm wanting to see more of the insanity, and this could just be like coercion and like the money and the religion kind of part of it. And I'm looking for like the weird things that happen like with Mother God and like
you want Heaven's
Nexium.
Gate.
Yeah, I want like weird shit, but maybe it isn't all that.
We're waiting for aliens.
Yeah, something weird. Like
and we're all going to take cyanide because we think aliens are picking us up.
Now, I don't want horrible things to happen to people, but if I'm going to watch a cult documentary, give me some beef.
I do think the
juice.
weakness of this was...
Some beef? I meant meat.
No, you meant beef. 100% grade A beef. There used to be a rumor that McDonald's had started a company called 100% Beef.
Yeah.
So that they could, and that's where they made their meat.
Okay.
So that way they could put 100% beef on the boxes.
Oh, but even though it was not meat at all.
Right, but that's just a rumor.
Because grade F meat can't really be any semblance of real meat.
Right. But that wasn't true.
No, that's a false.
I don't think that's a fallacy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was frustrating that like episode 3.
Now what?
Nothing happened.
That's
and
it?
nothing really happened. Like episode 1 and 2 are the good episodes.
Right. And then they're just showing the dancers dance.
Right. And it's almost even the Asian sisters.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that doesn't really get resolved either. And we just go back to interpretive dance family.
Yeah, and you didn't fully tell me what happened. The girl didn't show up to the niece's birthday. The sister was mad. She's like, basically, I don't know how to be a human being because for 25 years I was living under this guy's like fist.
Yeah.
And now I'm not a person anymore.
Right.
And I need to learn how to be a human again. But I don't know. Yeah, it was unfulfilling.
Well, talk to me when you're a human.
Yeah, I'm not.
Give me a couple years. You don't need to rush to make
A
this.
second.
Yeah, take your time.
I mean, listen,
Take your time.
I think most people that were in any cult need to learn how to like reprogram.
Totally.
Isn't that a thing?
Totally.
And did you see that India Oxenberg from Nexium, the one who got out, was it India? Whatever the daughter's name is.
who that is.
She got out and she spoke about Miranda and said like she might not know she's in a cult. Like when I was there, I didn't know I was. Everyone's like, get out of this cult.
I believe that too. That's why I do think that the sort of argument of, well, they're adults, they can make their whatever decision they want. It's like intellectually that's a lazy, that's not real.
Correct.
Yeah. No, I agree. I totally agree with that because it is like manipulative, preying on people's weaknesses, preying on people's desires.
Yeah.
Like that's a thing.
Yeah, this documentary did nothing to help put this family back together. That's for sure.
Well, I raised awareness.
Awareness.
But Miranda's like, I hate that documentary.
I mean, obviously, it doesn't make her look very
That
good at all.
documentary stinks, she said.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I don't
even understand why anybody's watching it, she said.
I understand that there's people that are like cyber bullies, but like just because you think that she's making a dumb decision doesn't mean that you need to tell her to kill herself. Like people are telling her like they're going to skin her alive and
It's
stuff.
a weird thing to say.
It's a weird thing to say. How about just like, I'm sorry that you're stuck in a
hope you're
cult.
doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending love and hugs.
Right.
Something.
Could you get back to just dancing?
Yeah, can you just dance? That's what you were.
I can't believe you were contributing to 7M.
Right.
You're like, those are my people.
I mean, anything though.
Yeah. But she's got a huge following, right?
Massive millions.
Right. They're
not going away.
Right. So
yeah,
we'll see. But
do better, Netflix. Okay, do better.
It's almost. I wonder if it's not designed knowing we're gonna get a second part. Like we're gonna get another 3 episodes.
And we're gonna be
a year
in it.
from now. We should be.
Well,
you know, I was in part 2 of Tiger King.
Yeah.
And I was in part 2 of Natalia Grace.
Thanks for bringing me along.
Well, we didn't have Satisfying at that time.
Okay, what we do now?
Okay, well, don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
Well,
I'm
you're
just
being short with me.
I am, but it doesn't mean I'm mad at you. I'm just saying, let's make it happen. Let's get in a documentary.
Okay, can I share a story with you that I saw it on TikTok?
Sure.
Okay.
You're going to make me go in a cult?
Actually, shut your eyes real quick.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't want you. I think
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Yeah, this is like you at the massage table. Just trust me. Yeah, I think. Okay.
Squat. On
okay,
top
you can
of
open your eyes. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to show you.
Okay.
What was on the screen?
Okay.
Because we'll get to it. But this is a gentleman. I guess his name's Alex or something.
I don't even know the guy's name. It's L. Alex. Get it right.
Yeah, that's Spanish for the Alex.
Okay.
He was a real estate seller guy, you know, broker, agent,
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
And I guess he got fired, he says.
Okay.
And he went on TikTok and explained to the world why. And a lot of this has been passed around quite a bit to the point that it's on my radar, and I'm not on TikTok like that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. It's a 10-minute story.
Oh, let's go.
It's a long.
I got it.
Today I got fired from my job.
Yeah.
I'm a real estate agent, and I got fired because something that I post in Instagram, and they called me to the office and they asked me to remove everything, which I did. And after I removed the post and the picture that I put, I was told that I no longer working for the company.
It doesn't seem fair, does it?
No, that's
He
messed
took
up.
it down. They asked him to take it down.
And he took it down. Okay.
What do you think it was a picture of? Any guesses?
Maybe him in like a Speedo.
A little too revealing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all this is because of my manager, Monica, and she's the one that created all this shady scenario. She's the one that pushed for me to lose my job. And today I'm outside my house because I don't have the balls to see my wife and tell her what happened, you know, and I had kids.
So I'm going to tell you first.
And I'm going to tell you the whole story, and I'm
Right.
going to show you the picture that I put in Instagram.
We're going to get to see the photo today. Are you excited about that? Yeah. You are. I already got you locked in, huh?
I'm just like, why?
What did Monica do to him?
I don't know, but he can't even face his wife, but he can face us.
Well, he told me first.
Okay.
He told me first, and I'm telling you.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's told his wife yet or not.
Okay.
Because you need to see that to understand how severe was the problem that we have.
Right.
And everything started yesterday that we have an open house, and we have a very big client that has a huge home. It's kind of like a mini mansion. And they gave us the listing to my company.
Oh.
My boss, Monica Schatzhart from the Schatzhart Group,
Schatzhart.
real estate group.
I mean, he's like throwing names out there.
Yes, which is also dangerous.
I wouldn't do it if I were
right?
him.
You looking for like a lawsuit?
Monica is not going to be
no.
happy about this.
Shutar.
Gave me and Ricardo the listing, and we were supposed to prepare everything for the open house.
That's great.
So
That's
Ricardo
good.
and I, we were working really
Go
hard
Ricardo.
all yesterday morning just to do the open house around 5 o'clock. There was going to be live music. We have a martini bar. I have a
You don't think that's
sushi
necessary?
chef.
No.
I have all kind of
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the wealthy shop for houses.
I mean, if it's like in Beverly Hills, sometimes they do stage and do some crazy things, but that seems like live music.
Beverly Hills?
I don't know.
That's where I want to be.
Okay.
balloons, food, you name it.
Balloons
it
and
was
food.
beautiful.
No,
Even
it's balloons.
I know, but it sounds
Badoons.
like badoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a whole carnival going on here. This is
Okay. Yeah.
amazing.
Seriously, cotton candy.
Now, I would ask, do the sushi and the balloons come with the house?
But as well.
Am I buying? Is
I mean, this is all part of the package.
Yeah, is this how you found the house?
Okay.
This is
Okay.
literal circus inside a house. This is amazing.
I am so nervous.
working so hard.
Because it seems like he did a good job. You mean?
He did do a good job.
To present this the best way. And then Monica shows up
Oh, not Monica.
and start complaining. I don't like this. I don't like that. Move this. I don't like these flowers. Go get something else. We need more eyes and things. And to be honest with you, it gets to the point that everything that we did, she's coming in trying to destroy it.
Monica.
Because
You
she
don't like
thinks
that.
that she has better taste and knows more than anybody else.
Oh, of
So I
course.
was
Know
at
it
one
all.
point
Do you think
ready
she
to
does?
quit yesterday. But you know what? I thought about my family. I thought about my wife. I thought about my career. And I just swallowed my pride. And I said, you know what?
Gotta
Let's
do
make the
that
best
sometimes.
of this. This
You ever did that? You ever just swallow it?
I've swallowed my pride a few times.
house has a little casita, right? That is for the housekeeper. That is the only thing that we were not going to show because it was a little bit under remodel, but because we have a problem in her bathroom. What happened in that bathroom, the toilet was leaking, so it looks like it needs a new wax ring, and the plumber came over and said, to be honest with you, I don't want to do this, especially tomorrow you guys are
Gross.
going to be having the open
Yeah.
house because we don't know what we're going to find when we pull the toilet. So what he suggests was cutting the water, turning off the water to the toilet, and that we put a sign and that said out of service, and that's it. And where the open house is over, this he said, I'm going to come back and fix it. So
Pretty good plan, right?
I mean, I'm still thinking about how he swallowed his proud.
Right. You think he was wearing that? You're waiting to see the Speedo shot.
I mean, what's happening?
Well, we did that. We turned off the water to the toilet. He did, and then I wrapped the toilet with blue tape. You know, the one for painting.
Yes, we
And it said
know.
out of
Painter's
service.
tape.
Thanks.
Right. We were
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Luckily, there is a good payoff here, but this is a 4-minute story, not a 10-minute story.
Yeah, he really went into the details.
It
that were
goes
unnecessary.
long on some of this stuff. Like,
Yeah.
did we need to hear about the badoons?
Are we close? No. Okay, keep going.
using inside the bathroom. There was a very large closet that Ricardo and I would use it for putting all our stuff. And then the showing started around 5 o'clock, and then by 6
Like, do we need all the hours
I'm out
and-
of my pamphlets. So I tell Ricardo I'm gonna run to the little closet to get more. But by the time that I get there, I can't open the bathroom door. It looks like someone is inside the bathroom. So I knock at the door. Is anybody there? Anybody there? No one answers. So I try to force it. I can't. I call Ricardo and say, bring something.
Do we have you locked in yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that the door gets stuck. So he brought a knife, and with the knife, we were able to force the lock, and then we open. And then when we open the door, we can't believe the smell. The smell is so bad that it feels like there is a dead raccoon somewhere, you know, laying on the ground. And I was there, let's pretend, 1 hour before.
Let's
Nothing
pretend.
was
Let's pretend.
wrong.
Let's make it up as we go.
Yeah.
I will tell you, his ability to show his passion
Yes.
is
Let's pretend.
bar none. Let's pretend an hour before.
And of all of the things that smell bad, just a dead raccoon, I'm sure there's things that smell worse than a dead
A
raccoon.
dead raccoon, especially if it's newly deceased.
dead. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Probably
We
smells
know
like a
the toilet
raccoon.
didn't work, so I look at Ricardo and I say, what do you think it happened? And then we see the tape, the blue tape that was covering the toilet seat, that it was removed. And I say, don't fucking tell me that someone took a shit in here. And Ricardo say, don't open. We need to look at it. So we go close, and I use my foot just to lift the toilet seat, and I can fucking believe my eyes. And you're gonna see the picture.
No!
Because if I don't show you the picture, you're gonna be thinking I'm exaggerating. That looks like a fucking Russian submarine.
Is he gonna show us a
Half of
picture?
that thing was in the water, half was out. I'm not fucking kidding. For 1 minute, I thought
He's not effing kidding.
He already swallowed his proud, and Monica she's got it out for him.
that it was the recreation of the Titanic,
God.
of fucking anaconda showing up from the
Anaconda!
water. We didn't know if that
Don't
fucking
want
thing
none.
was alive. If we had to take it out and give her CPR,
Okay.
we couldn't
It's big.
believe our eyes. I look at Ricardo and say, "What we do? I don't know. I'm thinking we should call the fucking Guinness Records. They had to come over and fucking
We should call the Guinness World Records.
Okay. Okay.
measure this bad
Bad
boy,
boy.
because I haven't seen anything like that in my life." And Ricardo said, "Don't fucking do anything. Let's close the door and leave." I said, "No, I need to know who did this because it's fucking up all the work that we did." And he said, "We will never know." And I said, "There is a camera, Ricardo. There is a camera in the hallway. We has to get access to
Ricardo,
that
don't
camera." I said,
give up
"I
on
don't
me."
know." I said, "Call the IT guy." And Ricardo calls the IT guy, and he said, "Hey, there is a way to get access to the footage for the hallway, the hallways that goes and connects to the casino." I said, "Yes, there is a camera out there. Go to the communication closet. There is a laptop in there. The password is 1, 2, 3, 4."
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Great
And then
password.
you should
Who do you think? Do you think he's gonna be able to find who did it?
Monica? Did Monica take a dump in
What
there?
if it was Ricardo?
It could be Ricardo.
Because Ricardo was like, we'll never find out. Let's
Maybe-
forget about it.
Yeah, maybe he couldn't hold it.
What if it was the person selling the house? He didn't want to sell their house.
I don't know who it was, but let's find out.
just move the wheel and you can see. So we go on to that. And then we rewind until I see myself around 5 o'clock. No, around 4:30, I would
Yeah.
say, that I was putting stuff in there. And then we move forward the footage. And then guess who the fuck came to the
Hit me.
bathroom? My boss, Monica Chateau.
Oh!
She is the one that enters the bathroom. 5 minutes later, she leaves. And then the next person is me and Ricardo forcing the knife. So I could not fucking believe my eyes
What?
that my boss, the one that was bossing me around, complaining that not being professional, that we didn't have this thing, goes and take a shit in the bathroom without water, lock the
Without
door, and
water.
play stupid and doesn't do anything. I was so
was an
upset that I
anaconda.
tell Ricardo, "Let's call her up." I say, "Alex, no.
Recreation
Please, don't
Titanic.
call Monica. It's gonna be drama." I say, "No, we're gonna fucking call her up and we're gonna
He's
ask
gonna
if
call
she knows
Monica.
anything about it." So I call Monica and I
Don't
say,
forget,
"Hey, Monica."
he's already pissed at Monica,
Yeah, but she's your boss.
but he's pissed at her.
I understand.
This could be an opportunity for sweet revenge.
Yeah.
Served cold. Like, I mean,
I don't want to hear about anything being
shit
served.
anaconda
Oh.
out of the water cold.
Oh, yeah, submarine. He had a lot.
Russian submarine.
Yes.
God, we had a situation in the casita. What are you guys doing in there? I said, well, we have everything
What are you
inside
doing in
the bathroom because there is a closet. I said, what's going on? I said, close everything and come over here. And there's a lot of people waiting. I said, no, come over in here because someone used a bathroom that they shouldn't. And I took a picture of this and I'm going to send it to the owner because this is crazy. She said, I'm coming over. She gets to the bathroom.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Like trying to like.
He knows. He's like, no, Monica, I don't know who did this, but you better come over here because I'm going to send this picture.
Okay.
Because he knows she's going to be like, don't do that, don't do that.
But like I guess I was going to say she could deny it, but she can't because she's on the camera. Monica. Shoot her.
Yeah.
And she's all nervous, I can tell. And she said, oh my God, what is the smell? The smell is this.
I love that. Well, I don't know what that
Russian
is.
submarine in a toilet that is set out of service. And she said, oh my God, I can't believe it. I say, yes, we need to start looking for someone that is walking funny because whoever shit the fucking anaconda, he has a problem right now walking. I guarantee you, Monica, that his asshole or her asshole must be like a daisy right now and might have pulsations because this is no normal, Monica, that someone shit like that. We need to find a doctor.
He knows he's talking about Monica's beehole right to Monica.
Pulsations?
Can you imagine when you realize this guy is a genius? Because he's like, imagine if you knew things about your boss's beehole, but your boss didn't know that you knew it was his beehole.
Why are you saying a beehole?
Well, we're trying to keep it classy.
Okay. Beehole.
And you could say, like, all these terribly insulting things go, oh, I didn't know it was yours.
Something has happened. We have
Like
to-
a daisy.
Yeah, it's like a daisy. They need a doctor.
For this person. Well, this woman was green, blue. She was scratching her head. She
Turning
was
colors.
sweating from here. Ricardo behind me, he was telling me, no, he has smiled, but he has
Ricardo.
to hold it. And I
Ricardo's
continued
a
digging
narc.
because
Are we
she
gonna see the
made me
picture?
feel the whole fucking day
I
bad
know.
and tried to put that we didn't do enough. And she's coming and taking a fucking shit in the bathroom that's like out of order. And she didn't even went and do something. She could go and get a bucket from the garden, throw water, do something. No,
Something.
she shit in the bathroom, locks the door from the inside to pretend that she didn't do it,
I
that
get
she
it.
wouldn't know what happened, and leave the fucking mess to someone else to deal after. So she goes and said, well, we should call security. And I go and say, security? What are we gonna call security for? Do you think the security will come over, interrogate the turd, and find out where the
Interrogate the
turd came
turd.
from? Or who was the...
You ever do that? You ever interrogate a turd?
No. And then,
I
like,
want you to tell me everything.
Also, I love that it says Turk. Like that's how the closed caption is hearing it. Turd.
Couldn't be turd.
No.
Who would interrogate a turd?
asshole, the fucking shit, that thing, that masterpiece, we're not gonna know. And then she said, well, call maintenance. Maintenance? What maintenance is gonna do? Do you think a fucking plunger? We need to cut that bad boy in pieces. We need a fucking chainsaw, Monica. And then
Like Scarface.
she is losing it. So she goes and says, you know what? You guys go back to the party. Try to take care of the guests. I deal with this. And I said, okay, fantastic. So I wink Ricardo, and we left. And we went and did what we're supposed to do, you know? Be over there with people, showing the property, everything. By 7 o'clock, we get a text and saying, I went home, I took care of the problem, I see you guys tomorrow in the office. And then people start leaving, we didn't do anything. By 8 o'clock, I tell Ricardo, let's go and see what the fuck she did.
Oh.
And then we going over there, and the fucking turd disappear.
Disappeared.
So we don't know.
This is a Netflix doc.
I mean, I'm just about this one turd.
100%. It disappeared.
Disappeared.
This point what she did. And then I post the picture saying in Instagram that my boss left us this little gift in this open house, and for that reason I got fired.
It kind of feels like he should have gotten fired.
Yeah, but I'm wondering. He posted it before he got fired, right?
He posted before he got fired.
Okay.
But he had said, Monica, I don't know who did this.
Right.
And then Monica came over and cleaned it up. And then he was like, yo, guys, here's a picture. Monica did it.
But honestly, like, what do you do with that? Don't you go down in a blaze of glory like he did? Like, you have to.
pretty great.
If it's as good as what I think I'm going to see,
Are you ready to see
I
it?
don't know.
Are you ready to see
so
the Anaconda, the submarine, Monica's masterpiece?
The recreation Titanic?
Yeah.
I think he meant recreation.
Recreation
of
of,
the
yeah.
Titanic. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, no.
All right. Shut your eyes.
I don't want to see it.
Okay. Open them.
Okay. I mean, it's big. I mean, girl has got quite the digestive system, but not what I expected. From what he talked, and yes,
look how-
the sticking out of the toilet is a little bit insane.
What about the width? Look at it.
Yeah, yes, it is very, very large. I think I expected more of a soft serve type of thing.
No,
to
that's-
be happening. I think I thought more.
That's why I needed a chainsaw.
I mean, if it goes all the way down and it's really in one piece.
That's huge.
It's big. So this is what you expected.
I didn't know what to expect.
Did you expect? I expected way bigger. From the way he described it, I mean, that was really long and thick and big. But
Right.
like, I think
It didn't look like the Titanic.
I thought like the whole toilet bowl was like filled and coming out. Kind
Oh
of.
my goodness.
Yeah, that's the way he just talked about it.
I don't know. That's not
I mean,
how
that's a
read it.
very large thing to come out of a woman.
Out of anyone.
Yes.
I don't think anything large has ever come out of me like that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's come out of Keegan before. Just saying.
I'll bet.
I know, but like that is big. Like, good. I do wonder how long because it's hard to see because we don't know how far it went down into there.
I mean, there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
I mean, the story is epic though. Just listening to him.
Do you feel like after hearing the story, like when I first heard the story, I was like, oh, come on. But then when he was like, I went through this whole rigmarole, Monica took care of it. It was over. It was finished.
He ruined it. He like destroyed
And then
himself.
I was like, and then he posted it, and he said that he didn't post, hey, how weird is this? I just found this.
right. If he just posted it, like no caption.
Like if you posted your boss's bowel movements
Right.
and shouted him out by name,
Yeah, you shouldn't be. You should not be.
they go like, yeah, you don't work here anymore.
right. Like if he had
If
just
Hot Dog did that about my bowel movements, I would cease communication.
Right,
I'd be
'cause
furious.
horribly mortifying.
Although, if my bowel movements look like that, I'd probably be like, thank you for bigging me up, Hot Dog.
I mean-
look, it's pretty impressive.
I mean, look what I did. Look what I made. Look what I created.
I made that
Oh yeah.
because you make it.
Yes, you do. You
Yes.
make it.
Yes.
You don't take it.
No, you make it.
I don't like it when people say take. You make it. You make a duty. You
That might be
create
the
it.
first satisfying T-shirt. You don't take it, you make it.
It's got so many different meanings.
Right, and that's all it says.
You don't.
You don't take it, you make it, and then a picture of the Titanic.
When I first started dating Matt, no, but when I first started dating Matt, or maybe when we had the kids, I just remember being like, "Oh, he made a duty," and he'd be like, "Why do you keep saying made or make? It's not. You don't make it." I'm like, "You do though. You create it.
It is a creation.
It's a creation.
It's from your inside.
right.
Right.
You didn't take it.
No, it's a part of you,
Part of you.
and you're leaving it behind.
Correct.
Back into Mother Earth.
I just don't even know what to do or say. I need to watch that 14 more times.
Yeah, to really get all the details.
Yeah, and just like because you're right,
I would argue more happened in that 10-minute story than in the whole TikTok cult doc.
agreed. 1 bajillion%.
Oh, well, shout out to everybody involved in that video. Shout out to everybody that's been watching Satisfying. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Do the deal.
All the peeps.
Yes, all the peeps. Hopefully we'll make an announcement soon.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the announcement it's happening.
Oh, and I mean, we kind of already did make the announcement.
Yeah, we kind of made the announcement. Okay. I mean, I just didn't know when it was coming out.
Right,
So,
right.
Yes.
So if you go over, by the way,
Yes.
we are on the Sword Fight podcast this week with Jim Norton and Nikki Norton NYC.
Yes.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you want to tell everybody?
Well, I mean, it's not done, so it's like there's
But
nothing.
it is done. Well, but it's not done.
It's not
But it's
done,
going to
done.
be happening.
Audio's coming.
So you're not going to only have to watch on YouTube. We're going to have the audio come in. You're going to be able to hear it wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
And that's coming like soon, like within a week or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within a week or two, you think?
I think like next week we're going to be done.
Yeah, that's sick.
Sick.
That is so sick.
It's sicker than sick.
It's gonna be the sickest ever.
Sicker than that that turd.
Yeah.
Or Turk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Monica.
Monica.
I'd love to meet this woman. I want to see what is her diet like.
To shake her hand.
Yeah.
Or would I?
Probably not, because if the water's not on, the sink's not working. And by the way, no toilet paper in that bowl.
I know, that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
With a pulsing anus.
A daisy.
Anus. Pulsing anus.
Oh, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time here on the Satisfying Podcast. Toodaloo. It's fantastic.
Oh.